I trusted my wife completely until one night ended everything. The moment I knew my marriage was over was not when I saw the messages. It was when I felt nothing. No anger, no shouting, just a deep, quiet calm. My name is Marcus Hale. My wife's name was Elena Hale. We were married for 7 years. I loved that woman with everything in me. I trusted her in a way I didn't trust anyone else in this world. I never checked her phone, never questioned where she went, never doubted her words because when you love someone, you don't live in fear. At least that's what I believed. Elena changed slowly. She stopped talking to me like a partner. She spoke to me like I was a problem. Everything I did annoyed her. If I asked how her day went, she sighed. If I tried to joke, she ignored me. If I asked why she came home late, she said I was controlling. Still, I trusted her. She used that trust against me. She started staying out late. She smiled at her phone more than she smiled at me. She protected her screen like it carried secrets. I asked her once calmly, "Is there someone else?" She laughed. That laugh hurt more than the truth ever could. She said, "You're ridiculous. I would never cheat on you." I apologized for even asking. That's how deep my trust went. The night she didn't come home, something broke inside me. I called her phone again and again. No answer. No message. I sat alone in the dark until morning. When she finally walked in, she didn't look sorry. She looked annoyed. That was the first time I realized I was alone in my own marriage. I didn't confront her immediately. Instead, I watched. And what I found destroyed me. Messages with a man named Ryan. Late night plans. Jokes about me. She called me too soft. She said I would never leave anyway. That sentence changed who I was. I realized she didn't love me. She loved my patience. She loved my silence. She loved the comfort of knowing I would always stay. I decided I wouldn't argue. I wouldn't beg. I wouldn't compete. I planned my exit quietly. The day I confronted her, I was calm. I asked her to sit down. She rolled her eyes like I was wasting her time. I placed the printed messages on the table. Her face went white. She tried to deny it. Then she cried. Then she blamed stress. Then she blamed me. I listened without interrupting. When she finished, I said one sentence. "You didn't just cheat. You disrespected me." She reached for me. I stepped back. That moment broke her. I handed her the divorce papers. She laughed nervously and said, "You're not serious." I looked at her and said, "I stopped being serious the day you made a fool of me." That's when regret finally found her. She fell to her knees. She begged. She promised change. But something inside me had already died. I didn't hate her. I just didn't want her anymore. I had already secured my finances, protected my assets, prepared myself emotionally. Within weeks, she lost the house, lost the lifestyle, lost the safety she thought was permanent. She ran to the man she cheated with. He disappeared. She came back crying, calls, messages, voicemails. I never replied, not because I wanted revenge, but because I respected myself too much to reopen a wound I worked hard to close. The last time I saw her, she looked empty. She said, "I didn't think you would actually leave." I replied, "Neither did I, until you gave me no choice." I walked away without turning back. Today I live peacefully, no drama, no suspicion, no fear, just clarity. She lives with regret, and that is the ending she earned. Lessons from my story. If you're watching this, learn from my experience. Loyalty is not weakness, it's a gift. And once broken, it doesn't return. Comfort creates carelessness. When you think someone will never leave, you stop valuing them. Cheating is a choice, not a mistake. And choices have permanent consequences. Regret always arrives late. By the time you feel it, the damage is done. When a patient person leaves quietly, it's forever. If this story taught you something, don't ignore it. Respect your partner, value trust, and never assume forgiveness is guaranteed. If you enjoyed this story, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and turn on notifications for more real stories with real lessons. Some people learn after they lose everything. I learned by walking away.